Welcome back to Graybeard Disc Golf. I'm Chris, and today I've got something special. I'm going to be opening my Discmania mystery box, the black mystery box. This is the second box in the Mystery of the Lost Stones. The first box obviously was the red box, which I've already opened and thrown. Today, though, I've got the black box, the second box that comes in the set. Now, full disclosure, I've actually already opened this. I know what's in here, but you don't. So that's the point of this video, is we're going to show you what I got in my box, and then we're going to throw them around a bit. So, starting off, obviously, as before, we've got the card with my code on it. We've got the guidebook that goes with it. The guide as well matches up with the red box. If you watch the red box opening, you'll notice that the other half would go there. It shows you all the different stones that are in there, the 7 stones that are available in this box. The sky stone is the one that everybody's going to get. So we already know there's going to be a sky stone in here, and all the openings I've already seen, that it's on top as well. So it'll be the first one that comes out. But it also tells you cosmic stone, the crown stone, the shadow stone, the rage stone, the thunder stone, and the rain stone. And then, of course, half of this beauty right here, the cloud stone. But we'll get to that in a bit. So first off, obviously, the first one we have is the Sky Stone. It's the Swirly S-Line PD2. Now, if you're a disc maniac, you've probably already seen the video with Eagle throwing this and how super overstable it is. There are a few places, I think, where I could really suit this. A lot of people poo-poo, slower arm speed people throwing super overstable discs. But for my money, if I know what it's going to do, I'm going to throw it. And I know exactly what this is going to do. It's going to go out, and then it's going to hook hard. So there's a couple holes where I already think I want to throw this. Next, we have the Exo Hard Link. This is their beaded putter. I've heard people say that this is more of a throwing putter. I haven't thrown one before. I do have a couple in my collection. I think I have one in my collection. But I was never a big fan of a beaded putter. Although I do really like how low profile this is. I putt with Pures, and one of the things I love about the Pure is how low profile it is. I started out, my first putter was a P2, and it was okay. It was good to start with, but I didn't like how tall it was. And the Link and the Pure, they're a lot lower profile. So I can't wait to throw this and see what it does. The numbers on it are 2, 3, 0, 1. So we'll see how that throws for my arm. If you watched the last video, you saw how I throw, and I fixed a couple things. So don't. In the comments, you can tell me all about how I was collapsing. I know, and I'm working on that. So hopefully you'll see me develop as this channel starts to grow. Next, we have the Geo Origin, the double stamp. So every box is going to have 2 X-outs or double stamp discs. This is one of the first one. The numbers on this are 5, 5, -1, 1. This is going to be understable. I've thrown the Origin before, and I found that it was very understable for me, which again, on certain holes, that's exactly what I want. So this is going to be good. But I've never seen this Geo plastic before. I'm going to have to do a bit of digging and find out a little bit more about this, because it feels a little gummy. It's not quite. It's got the same kind of sticky feel as the Exo Hard, like a little more sticky, but it's not quite as stiff. So that's quite stiff. This is not as stiff, so we'll be interested to see how that flies. And this is one that I'm actually really excited about out of this box. It's the Enigma, and this is in the Neo plastic. The numbers on this are 12, 5, -1, 2. The Enigma has always flown very straight for me, which is a fantastic, and it's pink. For some reason, everything I'm doing lately is pink. My bag, all the discs that kind of make their way into my bag are pink, which I love because it's easy to see. Around here, we throw into the trees a lot, so it's nice to be able to pick this out of the bush. The Enigma. I'm looking forward to putting this on a little bit of hyzer and see if I can get it to flip up. I've been working on getting a little bit more snap. So next, we have the second stone out of this box, and I hope you can see this okay. This is the C-Line Method. This thing is crystal clear. It's unbelievable. The Method is a slightly overstable 5-speed disc, so I have one. It was one of the first discs I ever owned, was a Method, and I threw it a bit. It just didn't find a place for me, so I'm curious to throw this and see just what I can do with it. Good stable 5-speed disc. Next, we've got our second X-out, our second double stamp disc. This is the Lux Vapor Instinct, the Royal Rage 2 in, again, pink for some reason. This is the Leo Pyridin Signature Series disc. The Instinct, again, I have one. I've thrown it. Didn't find a spot, probably because I have way too many discs. I mean, I'll show you at some point the collection, and maybe we'll go through some in the collection, which is just up over about 340 discs right now. So obviously too much to throw, but the collecting aspect has been a big part of this sport for me. I love it. That's one of the reasons why I buy these mystery boxes. So the Lux Vapor Instinct. Next, we have, this is, oh, pink. Imagine that. It's pink. This is the Nordic Phenom. It's the Lux. This is the, special blend S-Line PD. I have a couple of these. I've got this is the Nordic Phenom 1, and then I have a Nordic Phenom 2, and they're on the wall, and I don't think I've ever thrown them. So, but I do have PDs that I've thrown before, and I really enjoyed it. I thought they were great. Weights on these, all of these are coming in at around 173, so they're all going to be close to max weight. I know for my arm, I'd rather have a slightly lighter disc. This Enigma, for example, is 173 as well. That's 173. The Instinct is 173. The Shadow Stone is, if I can see it, 178. 178, so that's a heavy disc. And then 173, 174. And then the Sky Stone is 173 as well. So I see a trend emerging. And last but not least is the third stone. Oh, and there's the pin. This pin actually glows in the dark, which is very cool. And it's the, I don't know which stone it is. The pin is probably the Cloud Stone, I think. Yeah, it looks like the Cloud Stone, which is a little shield, glows in the dark with the shatter around it as well. And then our little bottom compartment, we have this third of the stones, the last stone, and this one is one that I'm actually really excited for, even though it is purple. This is the Lux Vapor FD1, the Rage Stone, 173 as well. I throw a couple of FD1s. I like them for, I can put them on a hyzer. I don't really throw them flat. I like to throw them on a hyzer because it'll hold a hyzer line for me. But this Lux Vapor, and you can see it's almost got a bit of a puddle top to it. I can see the light coming off. That way I can kind of see, and you might not be able to see it there. There's a little bit of puddle top on it. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm curious to throw those. Well, there you go. That is the Discmania mystery box. You know, this is, and I said this before on one of my posts on Facebook. If you look at this, if I set it up like this, that's almost a complete bag. I've got a putter that I could throw if I really wanted to. I've got an understable mid, a stable mid. I've got the Instinct. Most of this other stuff is quite stable. The Rage Stone, I could probably throw it flat and get it to go understable. The PD is going to be stable. The Sky Stone is going to be super stable. And then the Enigma for long distance. So that's almost a complete bag right there. I could probably just take this out to the course and just throw it. Maybe I will. Well, I do have something extra, something a little special to go along with this, because as I said before, I have already opened this. This is not my first look at this box. But what came in the mail yesterday was this. This is the Cloud Stone. Now, I haven't even opened this yet, so I don't know what color this is. But the way it worked is you got a code. Obviously, there's the code on this thing. That's why I didn't show you the back, because I actually scratched it off already and ordered this from the European store. In Canada, we're a little bit better off buying from the European store. The shipping is less for some reason. And as well, there's no duty coming out of Europe for that. So what I'm going to do, let's just open this. I can't take it. I can't wait. I'm going to open this guy, and we're going to see exactly what we got. Who knows? Maybe it's Mania night. You never know. So the way it worked is I got this disc, entered both codes in my Shield account, and they sent it to me for free. If I wanted to add extra discs to it, I could also got those shipped to me for free, but I didn't. I just wanted this one. I just got the box. There's no reason for me to order a bunch more. So let's open it up. Let's see what we got. Oh my goodness, there it is. Oh, wow. This is the Prototype Spore Cloud Stone. Look at that swirly. Holy smoke. And it is light. It is 155 grams. you can, wow, and that beautiful shatter rainbow stamp. I'm not sure if I can get the, I'm going to go like this a bit and yeah, let's see what we've got in here. That's just my little invoice for that for $0. Wow, I cannot wait to get out to the field and throw this thing. So the numbers on this, from what I've seen, are 1701, I believe, or maybe 1710. It has got a fairly strong bead on it and a really rounded front edge on it. And this is kind of, it looks like Discmania's version of what I would consider a polecat or a glitch to be, but it almost feels more like my Rico. I mean, the polecat has obviously got a much more flat edge on it, but the lightweight, super glidey, low speed, that's kind of new to disc golf in the last few years, although I think the polecat's been around for a while, but people are really starting to pick up on it, and other manufacturers have their own versions. So let's get this out to the field and let's have a look. All right, so here we are back up at the field. I'm going to be throwing the discs out of the mystery box, the black mystery box. Obviously, if you watched my other video, I threw all the ones out of the red mystery box that I got, but today we're throwing the red mystery box. And I got a special one too because my cloud stone came, which is great. So let's have a look. First thing we got to do is we got to pick a disc, and I'm just going to put them up on the edge so they're easier to grab. Now, the question is, where do I throw first? I mean, we start with the stones, and the more I look at this, I said before about maybe this is an actual bag? I think this is a bag. You could probably throw around with these. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure this is a great idea, but we're going to try it anyways. We're going to throw 9 holes at Dry Creek Disc Golf Course with our mystery box. We'll see. The thing that got me was, as soon as I saw the Enigma, I thought, yeah, that's a great base to start a bag from. But let's see. Now, the hill that we got there plays 235 to the basket, or 325 to the basket rather. But we're around 230 to the base of that hill, and then 260 to the top of that hill. So we'll see. If we can get to the top of the hill, I'll be a pretty happy camper. Stay up. All right, that shouldn't be too bad. I should be able to see the basket from there. Moving on. Well, this is going to be a bit of a challenge. Let's see if we can get close. You can see the basket in frame there. I'm just going to throw my putter. I think I should be able to get it close and just have it not roll away is the key. And now I can't see anything. Let's try to get this somewhere near the basket. Well, that should work out pretty good. I think one of the challenges today is going to be finding a level spot to put the disc down. And of course, I'm putting with the Exo Hard Link, just because this course has got so many hills. Look at that. Start with a par. Love it. Okay, this next shot is a little bit of a blind shot from the top of the hill down to the baskets in the trees over on the right-hand side there. And for that, I think I need something stable, but not super stable. We are going to be shooting with the Rage Stone, the Lux Vapor FD1. I'm going to leave this here and head up to the tee. See you in a minute. Well, that didn't work out too bad. We're right at the edge of circle 1, about 33 feet. So we'll pull out our link, see if we can get this, have a chance at it anyways. Oh, so close. Good line, not enough welly. This is one of my favorite holes on the whole course, mostly because there aren't a ton of trees. It's 195 feet straight away. You can see the basket. Got a wide opening on the right-hand side. So what we'll do is we'll take our Shadow Stone the C-line method. This is super clear. I hope I find it. And we'll try to just to hang it out a little bit and hope the stability of the method comes back. Or we'll just throw it into the ferns on the left side. That's okay. Should have a look from there too. That's actually quite close. Where are you, little method? Get up this high? No, we are. No, in the roots underneath. Log. There we are. Right there. Okay. Let's not hit the camera, how about? Excellent. Well, that makes me happy. Moving on. Well, that worked out pretty good. That method sure was stable, but I need to start throwing it straight, because this is the part of the course where as you start to get into some tight lines. This is the first one. You can kind of see in the distance there are 3 baskets. We're looking at the one in the middle, the one that's just peeking out between those 2 trees. Now, this I think is the perfect spot for the Royal Rage 2, the Lux Vapor Instinct. This plays about 223 feet, and I should just be able to put it out to the right where those little trees are and have it crash at the basket, ideally. And that might be a bit too high. We're going way left, so we got a bit of a putt. We got a little bit of work left, but that's okay. I'm all the way down there. Well, that instinct might have been a tad much for this hole. We went a little bit long, and of course it hazarded out, and I threw it up too high. But we still have a look. Out in C2, it looks like. See if we can get close. Or in. In works too. So as you can see, as I said before, this is where things get a little tight. So we've got a line down the middle. You can either throw something straight to the right of that tree in the middle of the fairway, or you could turn something, maybe a little bit of a turnover shot, which is the line that I normally take, to the left of that tree and just have it drift towards the basket, and you'll see that off in the distance. But because I have something special in this box, the Swirly S line PD2, the Sky Stone. Let's see if we can take a slightly different route and get where we want to be. Well, hopefully that got through. I didn't see it, but I think we might be close. I don't know what to say. I'm kind of flabbergasted. I think that worked out pretty darn good. That might be the new line on that hole. Now this is a really interesting hole. I play a great turnover shot. You've got those protection trees on the right-hand side. So the play here is to try and put something out, and just have it fade back at the basket. The hole plays about 233 feet, so I think this is a perfect chance to bring out our Geo Origin. 5.5 minus 1.1. That should give us pretty much the perfect numbers if I can get it all the way there, or at least close. Come back. As long as it didn't roll. Well, that worked out pretty good. I love the turn line on that method, on that Origin. I just love the way it turns. Another bird. Well, I hope you can see me with that brilliant sunshine coming through the trees down on the basket here behind us. This hole is very interesting. It plays about 217, but it's a lot downhill. And I used to throw a zone on a forehand, but those guardian trees on the left side really make it hard to get close. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to bust out the brand new Cloudstone, the Spore. Then we'll give it a quick little backhand, see if we can turn it over and get it to float. down to the basket. Stable up. Wow, kicked out into the fairway anyways. All right, let's have another look at the catch cam. We're about 46 feet out here. Wish I had gotten a slightly better line, but that's okay. And let's not drill the camera. Oh, just a little bit off target. That's okay. Those are always the ones. There you go. This is another hole that I would normally throw a zone on. It's 196 feet with a high hyzer line. Just get it out there, let it crash back into the basket. So I think we're going to go back to our old friend, the method, and see if we can get this one close. Maybe a little too high, low hyzery. Oh, good tree kick. Well, that was helpful. Where did you go, little method? You hit the trees. I saw you fall. Where did it go? No. Might have been a bit too much disc for this hole. It's over here. What a dipstick. There we are. Keep some cops here. Spore, you just want to fly. There we go. Another one. Hurrah. All right, last hole. And as you can see, this one is a bit of a challenge. Now we have an unmarked mando, that big tree on the right-hand side of the fairway. We want to get inside that and towards the basket up on the hill. And I think this is the perfect chance to bring out the last disc in our mystery box, the Nordic Phenom, the PD. Now the play here is just to get it to the top of the hill, and then you can pitch up and hopefully it doesn't roll away. Look at that angle. Rollaways are the devil here. So let's just try to get close to those two trees and stay up on top of the hill. Or throw it right into the canopy. Drop zone, no penalty. You know, that really is the common miss on this hole. To try and get it up the hill, you want to get up to the top of that hill. So oftentimes you just kind of get the nose up and get it up into the canopy, and then you're knocked down. But that's okay. It's a clear shot from there. As long as I can set it up so it doesn't roll away, which it probably will, we should be able to get close. Okay, what do I want to do here? You know, I kind of want to throw the method, but I don't want to lose the thing. Let's go with the FD1. Put it out right a bit, and hopefully we do not end up going down the hill. Stay up. If it stays up, we should be in good shape. Okay, you can't see it from down there, but I just got up on the hill here. I hope I'm not too far out of frame. See, there it is. Let's get low and put it in. Well, there you have it. 9 holes with the Discmania Black Mystery Box Legend of the Lost Stones. I'm not going to look at the camera for a second. I want to look at my feet as I go down the hill here. Thanks for joining me on Greybeard Disc Golf, and look for more content coming soon. Thanks again. Bonus hole! So I really wish I had gotten the spore out more in that first 9 holes, so I'm going to bring it out now, and we're going to throw it on hole number 10 here. And we got a full 18 in the trees. And we'll see if we can hit this gap. Through it. Hit a branch and dropped a little short, but that's okay. Should be able to get up and down. With box in hand. Oh, that would have been epic. Holy smoke. All right, thanks again, guys. Hope you have a great day. Get out and get to play some disc. Find a good group to play with. Have a great day. Gotta work on the ending. That's pathetic. Bonus hole 2. Okay, I wanted this other bonus hole as well because it's just so gorgeous. I love this shot. Over the water towards the basket at number 17. Here we go. Oh, not bad. Thanks again for joining me today and for sticking with me for a couple of bonus holes. See if we can birdie to finish our day. Nope, that's okay. Player B.